on Piper Peach Radio. We apologize. We had some technical difficulties. Baden has his concentrating look on his face. He's been trying to figure out. He was like, I do not know what just happened.
The furrow in his brow, you could plant corn in right now. It's deep.
He said it froze, and then Jason went into a rendition of Let It Go.
Yeah.
And I said...
You thought I was singing hymns.
I did. Couldn't hear what you were singing. And I said, you know this because of your children? How do the words to, you know all the words? He said, yeah. And I said, because of your children? He said, no. Then he flipped over his scarf, which has Mickey Mouse. Then he showed me underneath his little jacket where he has his Mickey Mouse shirt on. And I said, okay, well, that's
also Nike.
It. Oh, it's Nike too. All right.
Because it's sporty.
So if you were watching and you're now just listening, you can hop back on the live stream. We're back now. Sorry about that. It happens. Stuff happens when it's 30 degrees outside.
Technology.
My sister said that her phone, she's got one of those new kind. It's the new flip. And the screen is just all one. Do you know what I'm saying?
Cool. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's cool.
And she had to have it. She was like, it's my phone. I got to have it. She was so excited. Ordered it. It was one of the first ones out. She has cursed that phone since the day she got it. She said its new thing is when she types a text, it deletes it, but then later on it'll ask her if she, it reminds her that she's awaiting a response or something, and does she want to do something about it. And she's like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? I don't even know. She said that whenever she sends me a text, she doesn't even know if I'm getting them. And I think I do randomly. I think they come in at just different periods. So I think she's about had it with that phone. Bless her.
Bless her.
I don't know what brand or any of that. I don't know if it's an iPhone or Droid or what, but I prefer my Droid, but Baden says Apple is best.
I've got Android. I've never had a problem with it. So.
Me either.
Now I use Mac computers, but I don't. The phone doesn't matter.
Yeah,
to me.
I kind of am agreeance with that. I mean, as long as it does what I need it to, I'm fine with it. So, we talked yesterday about Savannah Guthrie. She's the Today
Show host.
Thank you.
Thought I'd bail you out
I don't know what's happening.
You were struggling. Have some more Coke. Or you've had too much Coke.
The Today Show host, whose mom has been missing now for 5 days. The update yesterday said that there was a ransom note that demanded a few million, I think, in Bitcoin. And it was said that they had a suspect, and the suspect was her brother-in-law and possibly her sister, her sister was the last one to see her, but the brother-in-law, it was, not sure if he was actually with them on the dinner, but thought that maybe he had something to do with it. They feel like it was somebody who knew her that took her. Now they're saying that he was never a suspect. He's not a suspect, and neither is the sister. So I don't know if they're saying that in hopes that they will do something to trip themselves up or what have you. But as of right now, they don't have anybody in sight as far as who could have done it.
The triggers there are that somebody disabled security cameras.
Exactly. The back door was wide open.
Whoever did this knows this family. Mm-hmm. Whoever did this knows the lady that has now disappeared. They know her. Mm-hmm. And it would not shock me if you look in about a 5-mile radius and she is sitting tied up and gagged in somebody's garage. Mm-hmm. The thing that concerns me is this is an older woman that has health issues, that is not getting her medication that we know of, and she's sitting there. Mm-hmm. Why pick this lady? Well, Savannah Guthrie, and if there is a redeeming quality of the Today Show, it is Savannah Guthrie. A kind lady, a smart lady. She does a really good job. But there's too many things that scream someone closer to this than we're giving them credit for being. And I don't think it's going to end well.
I don't either. Especially since there was blood. They said they found blood on the back area.
Well, they've not said that if it was hers or not.
They're not giving a lot.
No,
and they're doing it on purpose, and I understand why. Yeah. They know way more than what they're putting out there. Let's put it that way. I think they know
they're
who did
dialed
it.
in on it.
I think they know who did it.
And then now we know that President Trump has gotten involved and is sending extra resources, whatever they need. I believe, if I understood correctly, he called her yesterday and talked to Savannah Guthrie himself. So,
really?
Yeah.
I did not even know that. I didn't see that update.
This has gone much deeper now than anybody ever thought that it would. And remember, we were talking about Michael Jordan earlier off air. A similar scenario happened with his father several years ago, and his father was murdered. So if you put yourself in the public eye and anybody thinks you've got some money, good luck, because everybody around you that you hold dear, whether you like to admit it or not, that's a target. So you got to make sure you got your stuff in order.
Very true. I just hate it. It's such a sad situation.
It is.
And it's senseless. I mean, it's absolutely senseless. Greed just motivates too many people, and now but why Bitcoin? Because if you give them money, you can trace it, maybe.
Well, you could ultimately trace Bitcoin. The government knows exactly what it's doing with this stuff.
My hubby has Bitcoin.
So Bitcoin,
or crypto. I don't know that it's actually Bitcoin, but some crypto.
It's so volatile, but you could get X amount of dollars in Bitcoin, and then there's some sort of fluctuation overnight, and it could be worth 100 times more, just like that. Then so I can understand that it's the quickest way to get a big return, but it can also go the opposite way.
Which it does a lot.
Yeah, a lot. It does both.
Hubby checks his regularly, and he's like, "I'm up, I'm down. I'm up, I'm down." I mean, it's way different than the stock market too. It doesn't. And
there's different kinds of Bitcoin. If you were to take a run on a low value Bitcoin, and somebody buys a bunch of it at one time, then the value based on the market goes through the roof.
Up. Yes.
So they're doing that intentionally, and they're going to sell it and make all the cash money off of it and get out. That's how people are. People are becoming millionaires and billionaires now at a quicker pace than ever in recorded history, and it's just about playing these scenarios out.
And see, I don't understand Bitcoin. How do you get actual currency from it? Like, how do you get?
It's cryptocurrency. It's all based on the Ethernet.
But I want to cash it in, and I want to get real money out of it.
They're dealers. They're dealers for it.
Oh, they can get you money. Oh, okay. Money.
It's a brokered thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm not sure that I don't know. Hubby has some, and he keeps saying that at some point it's gonna pay out, and I hope it does.
Very likely will.
I hope it does for him.
I know the Fed is now dealing with Bitcoin more than any. The banking systems are dealing with Bitcoin than they've ever done now, and you have certain. We know Trump pushes Bitcoin and cryptocurrency too.
Which I thought, because he did and he was like pro it, that it would shoot up, take off. It just really has not done what I thought it would do with him promoting it.
But truth be told, it's far bigger than we give it credit for. And the banking systems really don't necessarily like it. The stock market doesn't necessarily like it because it's very different than anything they're comfortable with dealing with. Because it is still, whether it's been around 20 years or not, it's still very fresh. It's a very new idea in terms of the financial markets.
I didn't even know it had been around that long.
Yeah.
I heard of Bitcoin probably, 7 years ago or so, and I don't know. I know exactly as much today as I did 7 years ago about it. I don't know anything. I don't really understand it, how it works, but hubby has it, and it's neat though because he has this little. You have to have all these codes and passwords. There's like a ton of them. You have to even get into your own account, and if you ever lose that, you lose your Bitcoin.
That's right.
So it is ridiculous. And then you have this little drive thing that is specific to be able to put in there, tells you everything you need to know about your Bitcoin. So it's like this top secret thing almost. It's like, I'm just like, wow. But yeah, you have a little thing and you have like a bunch of passwords you have to put in before you can even get into your account. And he was telling me, if we ever lose this, then you can kiss that Bitcoin goodbye.
Yeah.
We won't be able to get in it. There's no other way to get it. It's like, okay. Why don't we just go ahead and cash that out?
Let's go ahead.
Let's just be on the safe side.
Let's just take care of that.
I'm saying. All right, it's 7:29. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will talk about concentrated orange juice. Concentrate.
It's concentrated.
It is concentrated.
Yeah. You concentrate it. So if you concentrate something yesterday, it's been concentrated.
Okay. And we're going to talk about the Olympics, which is your favorite thing. We're going to do it. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem. You're on Papa Pete's